Assalamu alaikum students, I hope everybody is doing well. In previous video, we have done part A and B of review exercise number 1. Today we are going to start with the part C. Read the passage and answer the questions given below. We are going to read this passage and afterwards we would be answering the questions that they have given to us down below. Since the advent of the internet, advent means nafaz or commencement, there have been profound changes in the way we live. Profound means deep. Work or play. Now they are going to list down the changes in the internet. Firstly, the internet has brought email to the masses. Masses means to the people, which made it possible to send messages, digital photos, music and videos to everywhere in the world instantly. So that is the first thing that internet has brought to us. Gone are the days when it took about 15 days for a letter from Lahore to reach San Francisco, because through the internet it's just a click away. Besides email, further innovations like instant messaging has also become the norm. With a web camera, users can actually see each other on the computer monitor and speak to each other through a microphone at no extra cost. In the past, this convenience was only available to companies that could afford highly expensive video conferencing equipment at exorbitant charges. Exorbitant means far greater or higher than is reasonable, which means beyond reachable. So in this they are saying that video calls were only available for those companies that can afford. The effect of this technological development is that people are able to stay in close touch with each other even though they are thousands of kilometers apart. That is the advantage of internet, that we can see people of other countries in no time as well. Not long ago, this was only possible in science fiction, movies and our fantasies. Internet has also changed the way we access information. In the past, one had to search books, magazines and libraries if one needed to know something. Now search engines, for example Google and Yahoo, give us a list of websites that provide the information that we need. There are even free online dictionaries, encyclopedias and maps. In this they are saying that the internet has reduced the effort of books, magazines and libraries. We can find information in just one click. As technology advances, the impact of the internet will be even more profound in the future. Now it is up to us to use its power to serve mankind in positive way. Now we have questions. Question number 1 we have, what is the first change that internet has brought in our lives? So here we have, firstly the internet has brought email to the masses, which made it possible to send messages, digital photos, music and videos to anywhere in the world instantly. That is the answer of question number 1. Question number 2 we have, how have search engines revolutionized access to information? So first of all we'll be writing the names of the search engines, Yahoo and Google. Google and Yahoo give us a list of websites that provide the information that we need. And then we are going to write down, that's how search engines have revolutionized access to information. Question number 3 we have, internet has brought people closer. How? So we can write down answer from here. Before the word people, we are going to use through internet, people are able to stay in close touch with each other even though they are thousands of kilometers apart. So that's how internet has brought people closer to each other. Question number 4 we have, find words from the passage that mean the same as phrases given below. A we have, far greater or higher than is reasonable. So we would have to find out the synonym of this phrase. from the text? And the answer is exorbitant charges, that is equivalent to far greater or higher than is reasonable. Part B, we have the quality of being or making things easy, and the answer of that phrase is made it possible. Question 5, we have write a précis of the given passage and suggest a suitable title for it. So we have to write down the précis. Précis means we have to summarize the paragraph into 1/3 part. For example, if we have been given with the 3 paragraphs, we have to summarize it into 1 paragraph. Context would not be changed, but we have to decrease the limit of the words. After writing précis, you have to suggest a suitable title for that paragraph. I would suggest access to information through internet. You may suggest title according to you. Now we are going to do part D. Write a paragraph on any one of the following topics. Land pollution. Second, we have the subject I like the most in school. So we would have to choose one topic to write down a paragraph. For example, if you are choosing land pollution, first of all, we'll be starting with the general information. For example, land pollution, one of the most serious problems that mankind is facing today is that of pollution. So that's how you can take general statement, and afterwards you may add the kinds of pollution. For example, we have 3 kinds of pollution: air, water and soil. You may add brief introduction about them. Afterwards you are going to write down the causes of land pollution. For example, what are the things that causing land pollution? You may add waste water from the industries, excess and irresponsible use of fertilizers and pesticides in agriculture, and so on. You may add more points into it. In the second paragraph, the subject I like the most in school. First of all, there should be a general statement about books, and afterwards you are going to write down your favorite subject that you like to read the most. You may add the reasons that why do you like that subject the most. And then we have part E. Write a general essay on any one of the following topics: traffic problems of a big city, school discipline. In traffic problems of a big city, you may add the information about the rapid increase of population. You may add the point of civic sense, traffic rules that people do not follow. You may add about the problems that are being caused by the rapid increase of the traffic. For example, you may write down about the accidents, about the people that they do not follow the signals. In the last paragraph, you may suggest what things should be done to control the traffic problems of a big city. And second, we have school discipline. In this, you are going to start with the general statement, because in writing you go from general to specific. Afterwards, you may add your routine in the school and the discipline that needs to be maintained in the classes, because discipline is one of the requirements of a civilized life. In this, you may suggest what actions should be taken from the administration side to maintain the discipline of the school, because discipline is necessary everywhere if we want to learn or achieve something. In this, you may quote the discipline of the foreign schools as well, because absence of discipline may lead to failure and backwardness of nation. And in the last paragraph, you may suggest some points to maintain the discipline in the school. Question number F, we have write a narrative essay on any one of the following topics. On a rainy day, most memorable trip. First of all, we are going to discuss what is the meaning of a narrative essay. Narrative essay means that you're going to write down each and every detail what you have seen outside in a hierarchical way, or you may say that in a chronological way, which means that you are going to write down everything step by step, that this thing happened first, that thing happened afterwards. And if we talk about on a rainy day or a most memorable trip, In these essays, you are going to write down your points and your observations in a hierarchical way. For example, on a rainy day, you are going to write down the day and date first. Afterwards, you are going to write down the details about the clouds, and you may add about the scorching heat as well. Afterwards, you may add your experience. How did you feel on that day? So as you are going to write down most memorable trip. Last part we have paraphrase the following stanza. If you find your task is hard, try again. Time will bring you your reward. Try again. All that other folk can do, why with patience should not you? Only keep this rule in view. Try again. So the paraphrase means that you are going to write down the context, what poet has explained, into your own words. You do not change the context, but summarize it into your own words. So the paraphrase of this stanza would be, if you find your task difficult, keep trying. After all, time will reward you with success. All that other people can do, you should also do. You should remember the rule of trying again and again to achieve success into your life.